There we go.
Yes. Now, hang on here now. Just get it together, will ya?
We can do a selfie because Mary has long arms.
Yes, yes, and this is a very aesthetically pleasing pose that we have here, folks.
And it is what time of year?
It is budding on fall, late summer here in beautiful Trempealeau County.
Yeah, and today we're going to do another
Name That Road.
We are going to load up here and we are going to do something really different today. So hang on.
And we hope that you enjoy season 4, maybe.
Right.
Enough said.
Okay.
Let's load up.
Okay.
Here we go.
High anxiety, Mary.
Oh my gosh. We're back on the road again, folks.
And
You're never gonna guess.
We're trying to get these cameras all working here today, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, you just barely touch the screen and you get this really weird message, you know.
And it takes you to a place that does not have the little box with the little X that takes you home.
Yeah, so you're punching things.
Praying loudly, but we're good.
Yes.
We are good.
Yeah.
And we are going to take you for a drive.
And this one is going to be totally different.
It's going to be a hard sell. You'll never figure it out unless Nancy blows it with all the early clues.
I am going to give them a clue, though.
Okay, a clue. A clue.
Right, right. Because Mary is so hard, you know. Mary's idea of a good Name That Road route is a road that's probably a dirt road going through a cow pasture, up a dugway, and nothing but trees. No mailboxes, no houses, nothing.
This is an unfair assessment of how I want to challenge our viewing population, Nancy.
I know, and we have to do that because we have got some people, like you go into the East End bar sometime. Those people in there are like hardcore Name That Road, and they always know where we go pretty much.
I think that's spread across all the county. People just enjoy. I had somebody up at Farmers Market in Eau Claire this past Saturday just go, I love watching your shows. I love watching what's going on in Trempealeau County with all the different variety that we have.
Yeah, this is not going to be a dugway. That's the clue today.
It's not a dugway.
No.
And we started on State Road.
Yep, and now we're on a town road. It's going to be kind of a U-shaped affair
today. A little bit of a loop.
Yeah, but we do have something in the back seat. Show them.
Oh yeah.
Show them what's back there.
Yeah, the captain was sleeping, and as soon as we stopped the vehicle, she woke up.
Yep.
And now she's giving me the stink eye. She wants to drive. I think she wants to drive, and I hope that came through because I'm kind of videotaping blind here, so we'll find out what it looks like in studio.
All right, are we ready to go? I'm going to put down my sunglasses here so I can see.
I think we are ready to rumble.
We're going to turn this camera around so you can see where we are going.
Right here. Here's your first clue.
Yes.
Right there.
Corn.
We got corn. We got corn. We got corn.
All right.
We've got corn, a lot of corn.
So as you can see right off the bat, we are not going up a dugway.
We are not in a dugway.
Nope.
Nor are we on a ridge.
Nope. Nope.
So that's another clue.
And today is really humid. I don't know if you can tell this or not, but it's just, the humidity is really high.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of corn. And a lot of corn.
And a lot of beans.
And
Look
a
at
lot
these
of beans.
They look nice, don't they?
Like, we should get a mailman car.
A mailman
Yeah,
car.
then you can be the videographer and I can be the hostess. Wouldn't that, yeah, I think that would work. We could put it in that big brand new shed that someday we hope to get for our bus.
Yes, well, I've pretty much consigned that to
You don't think we're going to ever
the
get a
scrap
bus?
heap of dreams. Oh, look at this.
Oh, we got a John Deere
mailbox.
Oh, I don't know if we can get it, maybe. Hopefully we caught it. Maybe we didn't.
Yep.
Oh, we got traffic.
Well,
Wow.
yeah.
This is a completely different environment than where we normally go.
Right.
But this is a beautiful part of the county.
It is.
This drive, I think you could make during the beautiful summertime. I think it would be fun to drive this road in the snow and ice because it's a little less challenging. Don't you think?
We're not going up anything steep, let's put it that way.
Right.
Oh,
I'm
I
an old
realize
house
that.
junkie, and I think that some of the most stately homes that we have in our county, especially in a community not too far from where we're at right now, the homes are just unreal.
Yeah.
They've got class, they've got style, very tastefully done.
Unlike you and I.
Unlike, yeah, a little audacious maybe on the edges, right? Gotta have a little audacious-ism. Is that a word?
Well, it is now, I guess.
Audacious-ism.
Now, continuing down here, this is a real interesting part of the county. It really is, and yeah, I know. Like I say, Mary thinks that unless we're out in a cow pasture or some really involved backwoods route with nothing except maybe some trees, that it's not challenging enough. But today, yes, I realize some people will watch this and know exactly where we are. That's okay. That's okay.
I'm not so sure about that.
Well, look on the left here. We have this beautiful, wooded spot. I think it's a big old oak savanna is what it is.
Well, but savannas, aren't they supposed to be a little more open-y?
I think it was open, but, things have grown up.
Well, and that's what happens with successional forests.
Right. Segways, right?
Unless you've got cattle or large ungulates in there keeping the understory down.
Here's another old house.
Oh,
Mary.
and this is a cream brick.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, this is a beautiful.
Isn't that a beautiful
house? See, and I bet you it's got awesome woodwork too.
I bet it does.
Yeah, a tasteful addition put on.
Now let me have that camera because
Ooh,
I don't
and
know
an
what
old shed.
What is this thing right there?
That might be a county marker of some form, a corner
that
marker.
old one? It looks like it's made out of that old concrete though, doesn't it? It's an
Yeah.
old timer.
Looks like it's got some rebar sticking out of
It
it.
does. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah. I wonder if somebody down in this neighborhood would know who it is. Know
Yes.
what it is, excuse me.
Yep. So, yeah, if somebody's watching this and knows what that is, let us know.
Yeah, because we're us trying to expand our knowledge, aren't we?
And here on our left, this is a windbreak. A beautiful old windbreak.
Now, didn't years like 40-ish or so, 50 years ago or so, didn't the government fund, because of the severe erosive speed of the wind, didn't they fund putting a lot of these in here?
They certainly did, and they're very successful. I think also the CCC guys planted some of these windbreaks as well. And if you have interest in the CCC, I'm going to give you a link to a program that we did with Jim Lisinski talking about the CCC presence in our county in Buffalo, and they did a lot of good work, and a lot of it is still up and functioning, which is really saying something these days.
Well, good craftsmanship, Nancy.
It was, and good materials, and
And those CCC crews, didn't they work for food. I mean,
Well,
it wasn't
yeah,
like a
they weren't-
high-paying, expensive.
No, but they got free room and board. And here's another old, beautiful
Yes.
old.
With a nice little barn.
Isn't that nice?
It's a beautiful house. Yeah, I guess it's okay if we let the cat out of the bag a little early in this show.
Not everybody is going to recognize where we are,
just
Mary. We can't
because
assume
of the
that.
beautiful houses down here.
I know there are.
They're just unreal.
They are. And, yeah, the dog is totally bored back there.
Yeah,
There's no sheep, no cattle, nothing interesting to look at.
Zip, could you acknowledge the fact that you're being filmed right now? Zip. Oh, there's that look of disdain.
Yeah.
Nancy had to make her go for a ride today.
I know.
She wanted to stay at home.
Well, we've got swallows that are nesting around our garage, and she and those swallows spend a lot of time just kind of picking on each other. Now, here on the left, there is a barn that has got to be totally unique to this county.
Here we go.
Okay, so Mary's got the wheel, and she's hopefully not putting us in the ditch. This barn is made out of block. Look at that.
Wow. That's new.
Well, not brand new, but
Are you sure?
Yes.
It looks to me like it's brand new,
no,
Nancy.
no, it's not. That's those old block.
What did they do? Go through and regrow it?
Oh,
or whatever
possibly,
they do?
or maybe they didn't need to. Maybe it was so well.
Estimated 1928.
Yes,
And
Yeah.
that's a different kind of block.
it is, and you just don't see barns around here normally made out of block, do you?
No, because normally it's wood.
Yeah.
So whoever this person was in the day must have been affluent, Nancy, to build that.
There was the windmill right next to it. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, and probably a little milk house sitting there, also of block.
Now, Mary, you just about ran us into that
Well,
mailbox.
I wasn't in the mailbox. Mailbox.
Oh, that
is
would
in
be
the
great.
wrong-
The county would
mailbox
say,
is in the wrong
"Mhm.
place.
These people took out our mailbox.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Crazy's driving her own.
Yep. It's just,
Only crazy on the edges, folks. See, look at a mini barn, Nancy.
it is. They are not just an
They're
independent.
not just an independence.
No.
And we have to redo our mini barn show. Look at that. That is a mini barn. And maybe that's a little more current day mini barn because it doesn't have a sandstone base. It's got blocks.
Yeah.
But it's a mini barn nonetheless. We got a little rider here with us, Nancy. This is how you know the time of the year. There's a grasshopper in the window.
There's an old barn back in
Oh,
there.
yeah. Nice old barns. People I think are going to be more interested in the grasshopper in the window.
Yeah, but you need to show this house. It's a beautiful
Oh,
house.
look at this one.
Uh-huh.
That's a unique design.
Yeah.
It's not really Cape Cod.
And the sign says that it's a century farm. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful place.
Yes, it is.
Some nice older buildings.
Upkept buildings. And folks, the horse that's out there, I think is just sleeping.
Yeah, I don't think it's dead.
No, horses lay flat when they sleep, which always weirds me out.
But
Yeah.
there's some ponies.
Yeah. There's a pony, little horsies. I never call them the right thing. That horse is so funny, just laying there flat like a pancake.
I know. Someone's probably calling 911 right now. There's a dead horse out here.
I don't think the horse is dead.
No.
Now, we are approaching, we'll show you the sign, but this is not the end of our road.
Nope. This is not the reveal. We're going to go down here, and we're going to take a right, and we're going to go down the road a mile or so, and then we're going to take another right. So we're going to make this big, like a loop.
A big loop.
A loop-de-loop. Here we go. So
Yeah.
we are coming off a town road onto a county road. And down here we do see a lot of those irrigation rigs. I wonder how much they've had to use them this summer.
Well, you know, they will, even in rainy years, irrigation does take place.
Yeah.
They set them babies up on a timer, push that yield.
Now here, this corn is already off.
That's sweet corn, I bet. Either that or else it was a prevent plant. they never got into.
It's off.
It's done.
Yeah.
I bet you this must have been a sweet corn field, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
But you know, even this area's got to be one of the most fertile parts of the county, don't you think?
Oh yes, very definitely. And somebody's in a hurry to get fishing.
Yep, there we go. Bass are biting.
Gotta get down there.
Bass are hitting hard. Bring them up. Nancy, whew, what a busy summer it's been.
It has been. And folks, Mary tells you she's so busy, although we do know that Mary spends a lot of time on her couch just,
bonbons.
Yeah, eating chocolate, reading movie star magazines, and
Nancy does the same thing.
Oh yeah, constantly, all day long. I sit there with my iPad and I just death scroll, one thing after another.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, that's what they call it. Yep.
Yeah, that's unreal.
It is.
Now, part of our tour today, we're going to brush up against humanity.
Yes, just a settlement here.
Just a slight brush up.
Because we are going to be turning right again.
And this may be a little bit of a giveaway.
But maybe not.
We
just shouldn't make assumptions,
And this will encourage you to get out and explore.
Yeah, if you live up in a different part of the county
you just
No, I'm just saying if it doesn't look like this, if you live in a part of the county that doesn't look like this, here's a chance to go see something different if you come drive this route.
Boy, Nancy's getting all fired up.
Well, Mary she is so hard on people.
I am not. I just want to keep everybody on their tiptoes.
Yeah, she doesn't want anybody getting sloppy here or lazy.
It's a contest, Nancy.
Except we don't have any prizes.
No, cheap and highly superficial.
We don't have any.
No, but we do have frisbees.
Right, WTCO frisbees. I got to pull over because there's some poor guy behind me, and I'm sure that
he doesn't understand the drill.
Nope, he doesn't want to get behind us.
He's not wanting this.
No.
Look at that, boy.
Yeah.
Speed demon on a Sunday morning.
Well, I'm doing, what is it right now? 13 miles. 14 miles an hour, folks.
Look at that. There's Nancy.
Speeding down a road.
What I'm seeing.
Well,
maybe you got it.
It's a straight road here. I could just floor it and fly, couldn't I?
You think you could get this rig to peel rubber?
I don't think I spent too much money on those tires. I'm not doing that. My goodness. And you have seen now that there is a trend where at least once a day or once during the school year they have a drive your tractor to school day.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's the fun of the youth.
I think that's great.
I think it's great that we've got kids that can bring their tractors to school with them.
I do, and I think we should be promoting young people in ag however we can.
Absolutely. I like to eat. I think we all know that.
Yep. Yep.
Support our local communities, share our local information while we have a beautiful Sunday drive.
So now we are coming up to, I guess you could call a settlement.
Oh, a new settlement.
Yeah, newer houses. And people out walking their dogs and being, athletic on a nice day.
Healthy on a Sunday,
yeah.
Taking a walk. Beautiful day to do it.
Yeah.
And we still have a little bit of forestry down here, but this is mostly ag.
Yeah. But yeah, we do have some wooded. Now, you might have to pass me that Osmo because we do have a different kind of structure out here than we normally go by.
Oh, yeah. This is different. This is relatively new, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, fairly, yeah.
Fairly.
And this is one of those things that my husband enjoys, so yeah. Look at that.
Chasing around a little white ball.
Right. Something that I am terrible at. You gotta connect with that little white ball, and I am not good at that. So, not my thing, afraid.
So now, would you say technically we are driving in the suburbs?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. What, the burbs?
The burbs. This is the burbs.
Yeah, but there are some beautiful houses down here, aren't there?
Yeah, but you know how I feel about urban expansion.
Well, it happens, though.
I know, and it's not.
Don't be negative,
I
Mary.
worry about our ag lands, and I think everybody knows I worry about our ag lands.
Yes.
And our grasslands. You know, I just worry. And
Mary's just a perpetual stewer. She just stews all day long.
Don't tell me you have an acre pain, because I will worry. Add you to the prayer list, which
That's
is,
right.
I mean, it's not a list. It's actually just like this endless memory spreadsheet I have that just keeps getting longer and longer and longer.
Now look at this house here on the left. That's different.
This
is
this one's got a little bit of flavor to it,
Yeah,
huh?
that's real different.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It's just cool. People get, different ideas.
Yeah,
You go to some countries and the houses are all like cookie cutters.
right.
They're all about the same. But boy, you can't say that about America.
Nope. Nope.
I know when I would visit my son in Germany, though, the houses were cookie cutter type houses, and I don't even know if people could build something real radically different or new.
Well,
they had pretty strict zoning.
Their rules are pretty different because I think they already have recognized that land can be a limitation.
Yes.
And
it's
so
very limited.
Instead of building out, they build up.
And they do not have big lawns. They don't have yards like we do in the United States. That is something that is not European, I'll tell you.
Well, and I often wonder how many pollinators we would save if people, A, stop mowing the right-of-ways.
Yeah.
Okay, because birds nest in the right-of-ways.
Right.
And B, if they cut their lawns in half and planted prairie flowers.
Right. Did some pollinator varieties. It's real easy. Oh, look at this place. They've got
And they've also got a big turtle in the yard.
Well, I don't think it's real.
No, it's a jumbo. It's a giant.
Yeah,
You see it?
I do see it. You get over there
That's
so
pretty
we
cool.
can see it.
That's pretty.
Yeah, they've got this little pond
I
there
wonder if
that's
there's
bubbling.
koi fish in there.
Boy, that would be the day my husband would dig something like that for me.
Yeah, I think if I asked,
Hey, Bruce, can you put up this pretty little pond here for me?
I would like that. Right now the only pond that we kind of have is Lacey's dog pool,
Well,
which thankfully this year, because we're moist, which is good.
you better explain. Lacey is your dog.
Yes. And she has a tank that's about 100 gallons. And every night she plays for a couple hours and then she gives herself a bath. And it's fun to watch. She just has a blast.
Well, Zip does not swim, but she goes down to our ponds. We've got a couple ponds right by the house. If she gets hot, she goes down there and she gets wet. She doesn't swim, but she gets wet. So,
see, and
yeah.
Lacey will jump into the Pigeon River.
Oh, really?
The Pigeon Creek,
Good for her.
She will swim. And I don't think she learned that by choice. I think earlier this spring, she got in there and the water was deeper than she thought.
And then she did the dog paddle, right?
And then she learned how to swim like right now. I was afraid I was going to have to jump in and get her.
Oh, more traffic here.
There's a nice little barn when they did this tin siding, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember when people did that.
Well, this is pretty down here.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a whole different feel. It goes to show how eclectic Trempealeau County really is.
There's something here for everybody. Everybody.
You can have hills, you can have flat, you can have wet, dry.
You do not have to be out on some dugway that's full of washouts and trees down across the road.
drive, you will definitely not have to worry about falling over the edge.
Right. This is a good one.
This is an edgeless drive.
I like that. The edgeless drive. Okay.
Yeah, and the corn looks like it's maturing nicely. The soybeans look like they're doing really good.
And I bet on a humid day like today, that really makes things grow.
Oh, yeah. And, well, the silks are starting to dry down, Nancy, so corn's running out of time.
Yeah?
They're starting to dry. See, and we like to have thoughtful discussions, not just, what was that one judge comment about one of our shows? Women blubbering on.
Oh, yeah. Mary and I are
on.
not blabbering or something.
Blabbering on.
Yeah. You know, that's what women do, you know. We just kind of blabber all day long.
And he didn't want to hear any more of it.
No, this was a judge from
we don't know
the media contest, and that's what he wrote, that he thought he didn't want to listen to women that were just blabbering on. It's like, okay, all right.
I think we get people to pay attention, and we throw tidbits of history. And
so what were we supposed to discuss otherwise? This the road?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see how fun this is as we rapidly approach our closing.
Yes.
We are on a road. The road is flat.
It's made out of some kind of asphalt.
And it does have faded lines, double lines. Therefore, you cannot pass. As we're heading towards our grand reveal.
They just went grabbed that remote and they just clicked.
Threw it.
Boom.
Threw it at the wall.
Because we are coming up here to our grand reveal.
Yes, and a for sure dead getaway is we are passing a very, very well kept, beautiful, beautiful rest place for the eternity, which is a cemetery.
And now look on the left. Now you tell me that isn't colorful.
We're going to get Nancy taking some cool video here, folks.
That's colorful, isn't it?
Nancy's working. She's working it hard.
What color would you want if you could buy one of those trucks? Orange?
Orange, because people will see it.
Oh, I like that blue.
I know, but blue blends.
Well, I like that
You got to
color.
stand out. You got to stand out to be noticed.
All right, here we are. We're coming up to the grand reveal. Hey, it's your last chance, folks, to say where you think we have been and where we are. And here's the stop sign.
Here's the stop sign.
Oh, here we are. Get a picture of that.
And from the town road, where did we go?
We went down to the stop sign and took a right, and that was a county highway. And then we went down the road about a mile, and we took another right. And we wound up on Schubert Road.
Little loud.
We're going to turn around here and go back by that cemetery, because boy, people like it when Mary and I are hanging around cemeteries. So this is a beautifully kept cemetery, and I think it's a pretty old cemetery. This part of the county down here on what they call like Centerville, Trempealeau Prairie, this was one of the very first areas of the county that was farmed, that was purchased and settled, you know, after Wisconsin became a state and they got things surveyed so you could buy land. And so people that got to Trempealeau and started, you know, walking inland, what did they come to? They came to this prairie. Goodbye. I hope you had a good time with us, and we especially want to give a shout out to some of the residents in Marinuka Manor down here.
Hi, Galesville. How you doing? Trempealeau.
They like to watch this station, and they like to watch these programs, so this was a special one for you.
There we go.
I'll bet you figured out where we were.
Right off the bat. And thank you for joining us on Name That Road.
Number 47.
47. And really, we hope to see you again.
Yes.
Signing off.